and see what the hell we're dealing with here. Interesting. Well, I wonder how that's going to work. Let's yeah. I don't think there's a water source in here. So where's the water coming from, I wonders to myself. Huh? We are live streaming. Yep. Oh, there we are. Hello. If you are watching, welcome. If you've never played this is Timberborn, and it is fantastic. I have not yet started. I'm trying to get a feeling for where the map is and what is happening. Because obviously there's a water source somewhere here. Aha! It's these. Okay. So that's not a bad thing necessarily, but it's definitely going to prove problematic. Because if you have never played this game, every once in a while, all the water sources just turn into human toxic sludge. Because we are now in the post-apocalypse, basically. Humanity has done fucked up everything, and they've left nothing left. And so the beavers, here we are, our beavers, have basically taken over the world, or at least are trying to repopulate the world. And they have much better ideas about how to conserve things, especially these guys, the folktales. So, that said, every so often the water source throws up this stuff. And this stuff is just toxic sludge. They call it bad water, which is kind of an understatement. And it kills your beavers. Nobody can drink anything. Kills all the plant life around it. It's generally just not a good thing. So our goal is to build a colony and eventually control, or at least influence, how we deal with this bad tide and how we can survive it. Alright, that said, first things first, do we have food? We have some berries over here. Okay, that's good. Alright. Let's get a gatherer over here. At least like 2 of them, I would think. Because that's a lot of berries. While we can, we'll build a warehouse for the berries. That's right here. Makes things nice and easy. We need water, so a water pump. Let's see. Okay, so it makes it so I can't really get that deep, but that's one. And we'll make another one right there. And of course, we need a place to store the water, so we're going to make some water towers. Thanks for joining, by the way. I'm waving at the other computer. Hi. I am just chilling out for a little bit here. Made some social media content this morning. Worked on the audio book of Proof That You're God. And now I'm just doing some beaver activity. It would help if there was a road. There we go. Alright, everybody, it's time for you to get to work. And then we're going to need trees. Okay. Alright. We'll make the these trees suitable for cutting. We will replant later. Don't worry. I gotta get up here, but for that I need stairs. Oh, there are stairs. Brilliant. Let's go get rid of those trees. Alrighty. No, I don't want him there. That's great. That's definitely a lot of tree. Alright, now we just gotta make it so we can cut those trees. Because they're all dead anyway, and we can plant new ones. Same with these. Don't need those. Now, of course, our beavers do definitely want homes as well. So let's give them some homes. You know, I've been playing Tropico lately, and there the game's a little different in that they're not happy with their homes at first because they're shacks. Whereas here, our beavers are perfectly content to have shacks and to work together. It's great. They have a much better mentality. Mind you, they're not working for money either, so that probably changes things. Alright, beavers are building. Beavers are harvesting. Shit's a happening, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, people are upset. While this is happening, I'm also going to respond to a few social media comments. How are our beavers doing? Nice. I don't have anywhere to store the logs, so at the moment that's not a problem because they are just building with them, but at some point that's going to be an issue. So let's make a pile. Oh, that's too big for there. We can put it right in the middle of town, but it's, you know, I guess functional. There we go. We don't have a lot of space up here, so. As you can see, we are on a very narrow ridge. Luckily, it is high enough to avoid the bad water. That would be the bad water. So, we definitely have to get over there. We gotta get up here as well. We gotta find a way to block this in. This is gonna be a very, very interesting project. So that said too, oh, that's what I need. A scientist. Because without them, you get no research points. And that means you get no research, obviously. I'm helpful that way. I like to build two scientists because if you can get them early, you get a little bit ahead on the technology fast track, as it were. Hold on a second here. comments. They are piling up. That is okay. I'll have to get to them later. Let me just change that quickly. Beavers are still coming along. Oh, they went to sleep. That's why they need homes. They're just sleeping out in the field right now. And I endeavor to fix my beavers' lives a little bit to make them a bit more comfortable. Alright, hold on a second here. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're gonna move on with our beavers. Hopefully we can get them some homes. These guys aren't working at the moment, are they? Oh, I do, in fact, have no vacancies. So I definitely need homes. Otherwise, they won't have little baby beavers. But I do have 4 beaver children at the moment who will eventually grow up and join the workforce. Oh, good for them. What is this? He is homeless. I'm sorry, buddy. His name is Ditted. He's 15. Oh, there we go. That's for berries. Alright. We don't have enough research as yet for a forester because we just don't have our scientists yet. So we just gotta wait a little bit. Everybody will eventually catch up. Yeah, it's working. That's right. Well, the berry picking's going well. Still need some stairs though if we're gonna get over here. In the meantime, guys some homes. But they're working on it. They got their priorities. Just gone to sleep, but they're dying of thirst. That's probably not good. Most people don't enjoy that, is what I'm saying. Alright, so let's see here. No trees in the way. Goddamn. Alright. Definitely want another water pump if we can. Can't have enough water, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Stay hydrated and caffeinated. Cheers. Alright. Guys are doing just fine, but we definitely gotta get some housing going here, guys. Of course, it would be good to get some haulers as well. We've got. What is that? We got one vacancy. Let's see, what can we do here? Not creating any more jobs anywhere else. So let's do the hauler station. Yep, absolutely. The haulers will at least make sure things are getting moved all over the place. And then while we're at it, let's take care of our beaver's teeth. Because, you know, they're out there doing all the hard work. We got a good surplus of food, no surplus of water, so we definitely need to do something about that. But they're working at it, slowly. You got this, guys. There we go. First water tank accomplished. the soundtrack to this game. Well, at least we got water together. Yeah, that's awesome. Nobody's dying of thirst. Oh, that's interesting. This guy's going way over here. But I guess it's closer than these, so that makes sense. What does this do? Do, do, do. Yeah, see, -3 because he has no shelter. Poor dude needs a home. Things take time, though. You know? And these only hold 20 logs apiece. So I don't believe anybody's. Oh, yeah, no, they're working on this one. Okay. No, we have no reliable workers yet. So we need another child to grow up and get to it. Like this one down here. Katanja. Katanja grew up. Get to work, Katanja. Sleeping outside again for one more night, guys. At least. Some of you will have beds tomorrow. I'm almost certain. For the colony. That's funny. You know what else you guys would like? That would definitely make you guys happier, wouldn't it? Let's do one of those. A little fire pit so they can all commune in the evening, chill out, have a chat. I think it's a good idea. Do 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 do. I can move along through the nighttime. They're just sleeping anyway. Ha! Got another person growing up. That means more logs are coming in. Got 48 logs. So this is gonna get finished pretty quick here. Nice. We have another water tower. We're moving faster now. He just put some work into this one. Nice. Because how many beavers do I have? I have 12 beavers total. This is for our logs. And each one of these homes inhabits 3, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I need a 5th if I want them to have children. So you guys are going to be neighbors. Their kids can play together. Beautiful. We got logs being distributed and stored and now used. It's perfect. And it means they have less of a distance to travel back and forth, assuming that there are logs in there. Okay, some people have homes. That's a good start. Hello, everyone. Glad that you could join. If you are not on YouTube or Twitch, I cannot see your comments, but I appreciate you being here. See, this little beaver buddy needs a bed. Audio on charge here. Still charging. That's good. Alright, another house. Beavers have homes. They're sleeping. They're a little less unhappy. You could also say a little more happy. That works too. Look at that. Ditted. Getting older. 17. The guy's a veteran at this point. We definitely need homes for our people. Nice. Alright, one more home. 3 homeless people. Last home being built. And then they can start having some kids. Little beavers. You guys should be busy cutting stuff down. Only a few beavers sleeping outside tonight. That's great. Is it you three? I think it might be you three. It's hard to tell, they stay out late. Huh. Costs research points for decorations like lanterns. Looks like it's you three guys, yep. Go have a home tomorrow, Sensei. Nice. Happiness 3. It's from everybody having homes. means everybody has a home now. This is extra housing, which should yield at least a few more beavers. I think we're going to have to build another house, though, because we want more than a few more beavers. There we go, though. Boom. Oh, you guys spread out a bit, did you? That's funny. Okay. We got one beaver who doesn't have anything to do. Boom. Putting him in there. Alright, guys. Let's get on the adventures. We will actually decrease our city or our district center workers by 1, so that way this guy now has a perpetual job. It's ditted. That's great. I'm so glad he got off labor. He's been moving stuff around since the colony's founding. Now he actually gets to take some time to himself, do some research, learn some stuff in his older years. That's great. That makes me happy. How old is Ditted now? He's 18. He's 18. He's got shelter. He sleeps. He's got berries for food. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. Alright, we're going to slow that down. Let's assess where we're at right now. Got a bunch of little trees over here. Nothing in terms of a lot of land to grow stuff on, so we definitely have to go over here. Well, sadly, I don't have time to let these trees grow into tiny trees. They need to go. I need room. Alright. Appreciate the cheap viewers. Stream boo. Remove space. There's, you know, when you got to go through all that work, it's really just not worth it. I'd rather just have viewers because they're here if you want to be here. If you don't want to be here, I'm sure you have things to do. We're just playing some beaver-centric civilization builders. Y'all got homes. Go home. Not you, the beavers. Oh, that guy's an early riser. Good for you, buddy. Oh, I missed him. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't know who it was. Ah, happiness level 4. We got 3 more kids. See? Built some houses and they got busy. That's awesome. Got 1 vacancy, which has got to be this. Yeah, that's what I figured. Got lots of wood. Not lots of wood, but some wood. Got a good amount of food. That's going to be a problem shortly, so you guys got to go and clear out all this stuff. That stuff I want to build here, like farm. Alright, let's up the priority. Oh, that's my cat. Alright guys, well you gotta get on the clearing here. Otherwise I can't do anything at all. They're not really on it, are they? Let's step up the pace, boys. It's time to get some shit done. Aha! Nice. Tooth grindstone, that'll definitely help. time for dilly-dallying, people. We have food we need to grow before the colony dies. If it grows too big and we can't feed our people, that's obviously a problem. Yes, they're still cutting down this wood because these are old oak trees. So they actually give a good amount of lumber per tree. If you're here, by the way, thanks for joining. Feel free to drop a comment. I am just playing Timberborn. Everybody's going to sleep. Nice. I've got 2 scientists. We are now doing research, which means the stairway should become available soon. So I can get up here and have more berries. Actually, I should be able to do that now. No, 70. Okay, so the forester is definitely cheaper. Oh, yeah. What happened to this page? Nothing happened to this page. You're on it. How's it going, Matt? Good to see you. Well, not see you, but see your comment. Alright, we are getting somewhere now. Let's make ourselves an efficient farmhouse. I like how they actually mention to you that it's efficient. It's like, I should assume that. Alright, give me a second here, everyone.
Oh, it was muted.
Hello.
Damn, I could have said something. Damn.
Alright, hold on.
We're professionals.
That's right, we're professionals.
I am a professional.
That's right, we in no way have opinions. Oh yeah, new article just released on medium.com. The apostle Paul didn't follow Jesus. He replaced him.
Oh.
Great article. So if you want to check that out, medium.com, you can find that. We'll of course share it in our stories on Instagram and whatnot in a little bit, but it just dropped, so definitely check it out. They're almost at the limit of their trees. Almost at the limit. Nice. The haulers post is being built. Oh, can't build the whole thing because I have no planks. That's so sad. And I have no planks because the only water that's flowing near me is way the hell over here. So we'll have to fix that first. All right, I'm going to pause this here and go out, get a